I am absolutely curious whether Ron checked his emails this morning, because I mentioned the fact that sometime I had about 5 minutes of what I wanted to share with this church about what has come forth to me over the last 6 months. And all of a sudden this morning, here I am. So I'm going to make this only about 5 minutes, though, because I always have promised him that when he calls, I won't take a whole lot of time with my message. That way I can keep it straight. And here's what it is. I've been coming here for almost 4 years now. And it's been in the last 6 months that I all of a sudden noticed, why on Sunday morning am I the happiest and do I feel the most joyful? It's because I'm coming to this church. Now, why? Why this church? Why does this make a difference? I've got 25 years in from the time I was born to the time I was 25 in churches and in a Bible college with 16 hours of Bible and all kinds of history. And yet I never felt during that time the way I feel when I'm here. And I figured it out. You folks out there are the reason I feel good about being here. Because this is a place where I'm comfortable sharing how I feel about Jesus Christ. It's given me the strength to take it outside of this church too. And here's what I can tell you about you folks and why I feel that way. It has to do back when Ron gave the sermon about unity. This church is actually made up, as far as I'm concerned, of 3 distinct groups of people. There are the disciples that are already here that walk among us, who bring the message of Jesus Christ to us, and that is one group. Like the people we just listened to that brought the music to us. Those people give me a chance to pray 5 times in one day to beautiful music, because that's the way I feel about our 5 songs. That's prayer. And I love that. So we have those people that walk among us that are one group that have already heard the word and are disciples of. Then there are those of us who are here who have heard the word of Jesus Christ, but are trying to figure out how to live it, how to actually become a disciple. That is the second group. And the third group are a group of people who are here looking for that message of Jesus Christ and how their lives may be saved. But I said it was unity that makes me comfortable here. And what I believe about almost, it never will be perfect, so it's not 100%, but what I feel about the people in this church where the unity comes is we all realize we are sinners. So there's where the unity comes. I am comfortable here with the fact that we all realize that. And if we spend our time working on being better Christians ourselves rather than saying, can you believe they did that? Well, they did something you can't believe. Help them fix it if it really is wrong in the eyes of Jesus. So I say to you folks here at this church that I have come to love, you remember that as far as Jesus Christ is concerned, there's not anybody here that is better than everybody else, but there's nobody here that's worse than everybody else. So you bring that to the way you treat people as a Christian, and this church will grow. That's what growth's about. It's about bringing people into an environment where they can be comfortable and realize that they're on the same page with everybody else. And thank you so much for what you've done for me and my family over the last 4 years. Thank you.